Hi, I'm Mayur, and I recently got my ISC results and I got 98%. And I uploaded my results reaction last week. And apparently, I got so many requests on uploading my strategy and stuffs which I did. So here I am with my strategies and everything that you all need to know to get 98% in boards. Because seriously speaking, if I can do it, you can. So let's just get started. So my tip number one would be like start early because I seriously did not start early because even in class 11th I was taking it very lightly, and in 12th also I had so many things going on in my life during April, May and June that I seriously speaking I started doing things seriously from the month of September. And I think that's the reason I was not able to score up to my potential in subjects which I could have done much better, like accounts and maths, which requires your consistent effort. And so, speaking honestly, if you start right now, you can score good marks in those subjects as well. And make sure that you all pay serious attention to each and every single class test or anything that your school does, your teachers does, because the study material that you will be grasping for that test would actually be very helpful during the last days, during the both days, when you are actually going to give examination, and you will have some sort of grasp on those chapters already which you studied for during your class test, your unit test, or such small examination that school usually takes. So secondly, follow a strategic and a realistic timetable. I did not start studying from the start of the session for straight 10 hours. I slowly and gradually took the time from 90 minutes block, from like studying for 4 hours and even for 14 hours during my boards examination. And to be honest, don't take things lightly even in class 11, because the study habits which you are going to make in class 11th and the starting of class 12th are really going to help you during your boards. And what did I follow? I started doing maths and accounts from the starting, and I started doing completing the portion as fast as I could, and I completed the syllabus because ISC syllabus is actually very huge. I completed the syllabus by the month of September, and then I had to revise the whole thing again. And to be to be honest, for the first time you're going to do this stuff, it is not going to make sense at all. So you have to do the things at least twice or thrice in order to like make sense and in order to like grasp the concept of the things. And make sure that the subjects you are weak in, you actually take help from people who are actually good in those subjects, because like I was surrounded by people who were actually really good in academics, who really helped me uplift my potential and helped me through those hard times on the days when I used to like really get sad on a particular chapter in maths, not doing well on those stuffs, not doing well on a test and something like that. So I would recommend have a group of people around you who are actually motivators, who actually uplift your academic performance and help you find your true potential. And I was really very grateful, I'm really very grateful to people that I had in my life during those phase of my life when I actually was nothing. Because like in class 11th I remember I got two zeros in the starting of my maths test, and I was actually completely devastated by the fact that just imagine after completing your class 10th and getting good marks in class 10th, and suddenly you are in 11th and you are getting two zeros straight. So it was quite a bad time for me, but I'm too grateful for the people that were in my life that helped me to uplift my potential. And even in tests and all, these people are going to help you, because like I remember one time I didn't study for a test because like we had tests every week, something like that. So I didn't study, I was not able to study and complete my syllabus on tests. So I remember that one of the tests I just came to school studying nothing. And like it was one of my baddest, the first habit that I actually cultivated during those time, not to study for a test and appearing for that like a shameless creature. So I remember for one test, for Hindi test, um, I just asked my friend to give me a quick summary of the thing, and like my friend actually gave me some sort of a short summary, and like the exact thing happened to come in that exam. And I remember out of 30, I got 28 or something. So it was like he was a messiah. So have people around you who actually uplift your academic potential. Next, I would like you to find your method of studying. For example, I remember that I used to take notes since class 6 because I had this passion of taking beautiful aesthetic notes, which I actually learned from some of the YouTubers like Study Quill and all. So suddenly in class 11th, I shifted the method from passive learning to active learning. I started doing active learning like the YouTube channel shifted from passive learning to active learning. So I actually shifted my study pattern. But it did not work for me. So I would like you all to find out what are the things that work for you and what are the things that do not work for you. And I would like you to find out in the starting of the session itself, because there are going to be things that are not going to work for you. For instance, note taking is one of such things that really worked for me. And in class 11th, when I actually left note taking, my marks drastically went down. And so I had to take up this method again in class 12th for subjects like commerce, economics, and even in maths and accounts. For I remember in accounts during the exam days, I would do nothing but look at the notes which I made, look at the only thing that I had to remember for the exam, even in Hindi, English, and all such subjects. I remember taking notes for almost every subject. So, yes, find out the things that work for you and start practicing those study methods from the starting of the session, because at last those things will help you during your boards again. Let's not forget about mental health again. I remember even when I was feeling so demotivated before boards, I remember that I went for watching a movie, I went for a drive and all before my English boards exam. So I would like you all to take frequent breaks, because mental health really matters. Because if you're not mentally stable, if you're not like mentally right, you cannot actually focus on things that are academically oriented. Because I had this thing that if I was having a I was if I was having a mental burden, I remember I could not pay attention to studies. So my parents would actually take me to places, for movies to chill and all. I would talk to my friends to like help me relax my burden and something like that. So I would like you all to take short breaks. It's not like I'm not asking you ki 2 दिन पढ़ा और तीसरे दिन break, not like that. At least study for a week or something like that and take a break after that, because I know that the pressure can be huge and people around you might not understand the atmosphere that has been created. Because I remember the atmosphere that had been created around me was actually very stressful. Because like when you see everyone studying around you and when you see yourself failing in things that you were once good at, it actually hurts so much. So yes, go on a break if you feel like if you feel like you want to unleash your true potential. Go for a walk alone, journal down your thoughts, and it really would help you find your true self, and that would actually help your academic performance very much. So if you are preparing for ISC, remember that it's not about being the smartest, it's about being consistent, focused, and disciplined. So start early, because you actually have time to score 90, 98, and anything that you wish to score. So, and the last thing that I would like to say, that if I can do it, seriously speaking, you all can really do it. So if you have any questions that are related to academics and all, you can comment down below, and I would really like to help you all. So thanks for watching. Do like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and let's meet you next week.